All right, we are getting into some good stuff here. I'm going to talk about quadratic equations, the characteristics of quadratic equations. Now, what does it mean, characteristics? Well, we can do characteristics of me. What are some of my characteristics? Let's see, I'm wearing a blue shirt. I have a lanyard around my neck. I don't have a lot of hair. I have blue eyes. Those are characteristics. So we're going to be looking at the characteristics of quadratics. Quadratic equations, this is what they look like. Maybe y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. There we go. That's what a quadratic looks like. And when I graph a quadratic, it's going to make a parabola. Quadratic would make parabolas. Parabolas. So when I graph something like this, using maybe a graphing software, or eventually we'll learn to do it without software, I get this parabola shape. Yeah, something like this. And these are the pieces we're going to look at. So we're going to be looking for what's called a vertex, a y-intercept, an x-intercept, axis of symmetry, maximums or minimums. And you're going to learn what all of those look like. Okay, let's zoom in just a little bit. Here is a graph. The vertex is the high point of the graph. This is the vertex. That's the vertex. The x-intercept is where it crosses the x-axis. So right here, I have an x-intercept. And I have an x-intercept right there. The y-intercept is where the curve crosses the y-axis. Now, in this case, it's a little bit unique because the x-intercept here and the y-intercept are the same point. So we've done a vertex, we've done some intercepts. The axis of symmetry is the line that goes right down through the middle of it. There's the axis of symmetry. And for this, that is at x equals 2. There's the axis of symmetry. And our final thing is this a minimum or a maximum? Well, this is a maximum. The curve comes up to a maximum height and it comes down. And that maximum is occurring right here at 2. So let's put that a max at 2. Those are all the pieces of this parabola. We have the vertex, we have the intercepts, we have a max or a min, and we have the axis of symmetry. So let's do another one. Those are the pieces we need. All right. What should we start with? Vertex? There's the vertex. How about some x-intercepts? Right here, right there. There's an x-intercept. There's an x-intercept. How about a y-intercept? Well, the y-intercepts are right about here. Let's see. The axis of symmetry? Well, that's this line. It goes right down the middle. And that's at -4. So x equals -4 is my axis of symmetry. And this looks like it has a minimum at -10. Those are the pieces you need to be able to find. And one other type. This is an interesting one. Find the y-intercept of the parabola y equals x squared plus 5. Well, let's draw a picture. That is not a good picture. Let's try another picture that works better. There we go. I'm looking for a y-intercept. The y-intercept is right there. what is the value for x at the y-intercept? Well, x equals 0. When x equals 0, I get the y-intercept. If I want to find the y-intercept of this parabola, I need to plug in x equals 0. Y equals 0 squared plus 5. Y equals 5. The y-intercept is 5. To find the y-intercept, I plug in a 0. All right, that is it for that one. You've got parts and pieces to look at. You know how to find, see, do we catch them all? We know how to do the vertex, the y-intercept, the x-intercept, the axis of symmetry, and a maximum or a minimum. That's it for that one. Good luck. I will see you in class. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.